What's up guys, Prepared Guy here once again. Today we're taking a look at a headlamp slash bike light from a company called Hope Done. It's a company on Amazon that's selling random kind of flashlights and stuff. So now the company reached out to me, full disclosure. They said, hey, Prepared Guy, we have this product on Amazon. We don't need you to do a review on Amazon or anything like that. They're being really honest. They're like, just could you take a look at the product, and if you think it's any good, tell your audience about it. Now, the reason, and one of the only reasons I'm going to review this or even show this on my channel at all, is because it's actually a pretty interesting light for the price point. And what I mean by the price point is it's a pretty darn good price point in value of the light for what you're getting. Right now, you can purchase this on Amazon for $30, but right at this very moment of the video being made, they have a 50% off coupon up there, which means that you can get this headlamp slash bike light for $15, which is just a really, really good value. It comes with a 4,400 milliamp lithium battery pack. Okay, so this battery bank can also be used to charge your cell phone and everything, because sorry about that noise, styrofoam. But yeah, it's got this little USB, and you plug it into the front USB here, and you can turn the light on. And it's got 3 different modes on it. One of the things I noticed on the Amazon site was that it had a bunch of incorrect lumen outputs for this light. There, I found like 3 different things that said that this was a 2000 lumen light, then another one that said that's a 1000 lumen light, and then I found something else that also said that it was a 1400 lumen light that had a low 400 lumen mode, a medium 800 lumen mode, and a 1400 lumen high mode, which I would assume would be kind of right. For the 1400 high mode, I would actually say that this is probably about 1000 lumens. I would not say that it's anything more than that. Just by looking at it, it just looks to me like a 1000 lumen flashlight. But you know, it's not what I know about flashlights, right? So little light on the back glows when you press it. You'll see that it has this little mount here. This mount, you can unscrew it, and this is supposed to be able to also double as a bike light. So when you take this off here, you attach this to your handle on your bike, and you'll be able to use it as a bike light. I noticed that there's no IPX rating at all. If I was going to IPX rate this, I would say that it is probably approximately going to be IPX4. Because the housing for the battery and everything, that's pretty well sealed up. I wouldn't go submerging this, but I would trust it in the rain for the most part. Now, obviously this goes on your bike handle, and this goes like this here to put on, and you gotta push it through here. And this is just this really firm plastic that you got going on here. There's nothing special about this. It's not metal. It's actually kind of a pain in the butt to put together, but it's good enough. I mean, for 15 bucks, well, I'm not going to complain, you know. The company reached out to me and said, hey, can you test this light for us? We just want it on the channel to see what you think about it. This is my honest opinion. So during my runtime test, now this is the impressive part, guys. I ran this light with the 4,400 milliamp battery for over 10 hours. And during that time, I would give you an estimate that this light produced what I would consider usable light for about 8 hours of that. And for the first 4 to 6 hours, I would say it produced light that was really decent enough to go for a bike ride. You'll be able to see it far enough in front of you that you're not gonna have to worry about crashing into stuff. You'll be able to see far enough. So during the thermal test, I ended up getting it up to 111 degrees Fahrenheit or 43 degrees Celsius after about 30 minutes of use. So when you had this on, it didn't really get that hot. Plus it's so far away from your head, it wouldn't really matter if it did get that hot. But component wise, it's pretty safe light overall. During my recharge time test, after I used this light for a while, it gives you this little, this cable, and these light up blue when they're fully charged. The manual says here that it lights up green right here when it's fully charged, but it doesn't light up green, it lights up blue. And out of the box, it gives you a rear tail light that strobes, It's one of these, you know, and we've all seen them, the CR2032 batteries go in the back of this. It's not rechargeable or anything. It's just kind of like a throwaway light. This strip here is to be able to attach the battery bank to your handlebars. I'll show you what that looks like. And, you know, it's pretty overall simple to assemble. It's bulky as all hell, I'll be honest with you. But if you're on a budget and you really just need to get something that's going to work for you, that's going to be something that's reasonably, you know, inexpensive, then I would definitely pick one of these up. I mean, so far I've had nothing but good experience with it, other than the fact that it's a little bit awkward. I'm going to take this outside and show you guys the beam shots. I'm going to put it on a bike. I'm going to put it on my head and I'll walk around with it and show you guys what this looks like. Alright guys, so instead of the GoPro footage, because the GoPros always run dark, I'm going to show you guys what it actually looks like to the naked eye. We're going to start off in the low mode, and then, actually, let's start off in the high mode, because that's the way this light actually works. So as you can see, we're 20 feet away from the railing, but that doesn't matter to this light because it is a thrower, and I really like that. So now we're going to go into the medium mode. You'll notice flickering. You can't see that with the naked eye. And now we're going to drop it down to the low mode, and you can't see that with the naked eye either. It's still flickering, but don't worry. Now I'm going to hold it down. It goes into a strobe mode, and that's what the strobe looks like. And then back into high. So I'm going to bring this over towards the yard. And now we're right up against the railing. And you can see this is what the light looks like in the yard. Nice and bright, and you can see that tree line up there is about 75 feet away. Let me see if I can get that angled better. Yeah, so that tree line right there is about 75 feet away. Nice and bright. It's a pretty good thrower. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is what the Warrior Mini 2 looks like next to it. So, Warrior Mini 2. And then we've got the headlamp. The headlamp is nice and bright. So pretty cool, guys. I mean, it's really, really close. I mean, you got a little bit more of a hot spot on this one than you do on the Warrior Mini 2, but just overall, it's a pretty nice spotlight on this thing. I could see pretty far out there from that. I'm going to take it to the yard and show you guys exactly what this looks like on my head. All right, guys, so now this is me walking through my yard. I'm about 50 feet away from the camera itself. As you can see, this is me in front of the tree. I'm about 15 feet away from the tree in front of me, and about 40 feet away from that tree line, 30 feet away from that tree line back there. So not too bad, right in the middle here. And that's what the high mode looks like. I'll walk towards the camera. And I'm gonna turn around and we'll walk towards everything else over here. Now, I noticed there's a lot of spiders in the grass over here. I can literally see their eyes glowing. This particular cool white LED on this headlamp makes it so that the eyes on spiders glow real easily. But yeah, I can see everything in front of me. You know, this is actually a pretty darn good headlamp. I'm gonna put it down into the medium mode. This is what the medium looks like. Shine it into the tree line. I can see everything perfectly clear. And now we're gonna throw it into the low mode. And that's what the low mode looks like. Rather impressive. I mean, you know, if you're in the middle of the woods and this is all you have, you're gonna be able to run on the low mode probably for about 20 hours. I would not mind being stuck in the woods with this all night. I could see everything in front of me perfectly fine. But if you really need to spot something, bring it right back up to that high mode, that turbo mode that we got there. Now I'm gonna show you guys what the strobe looks like one more time. So that's what the strobe looks like. And this is what the high looks like again. Spinning in circles here. See all the way up in that tree line. Just really nice, just a really nice beam pattern. You know, it's a good flood. You get that good wide pattern, but also you can have that throw that shows you everything that's really off in the distance there. I mean, if I'm opening this up to a pretty good amount of distance, I can see probably about 100 yards, no problem. So not too bad. All right, guys, so in all honesty, when I was first unboxing this and I took it apart, I thought this was gonna be a big piece of garbage. And now that I've actually taken it outside, went for a little bike ride with it, did some beam shot tests with it, I'm wicked impressed. Wicked, that's my New England accent. Wicked impressed by this headlamp. I mean, to be honest with you, I literally thought this was gonna be one of those things where I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna throw it away. This is gonna be my new bike light now. Hands down, I think it's pretty solid. And just overall, for a headlamp, I mean, dang, dude, this is actually really nice. So if you're thinking about pulling the trigger on one of these and you're unsure of it, like I was when I first got it, I was like, what's this? Because this is the box that it comes in. You know, it comes in this little box and it's just, it's not really an impressive item to look at right away. You see it online, you're thinking to yourself, this thing looks like garbage. It's gonna be a throwaway piece of crap, right? So I unboxed it, I played with it, charged it up, did the tests right here on the channel, went outside, did the beam shots, went for a bike ride with it, and I'm gonna give it 5 stars. If it, you know, I'm not reviewing this on Amazon, but I would give it 5 stars because of the value factor. You're getting a $30 headlamp that's the quality of a $60, $70 headlamp. That's my opinion on it. And you also get a charger with it. I mean, you could charge your cell phone with this if you're in a pinch. You can stick, you know, you can do things with it. It's just so much more. There's versatility here. Bike light, headlamp, and a cell phone charger. This right here, if you're on a super mega budget, is gonna be the go-to for, like, it's a 3-in-1. So honestly, pretty cool light that I literally, like, when I got it, I was like, I'm gonna throw this in the trash in a day. I just know it. No, this is a keeper. It's gonna be my new bike light. Probably not my headlamp because it's so bulky, but for a bike light, this is like a 10 out of 10. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, stay prepared. And yeah, I'm wearing my hat backwards because I'm a cool kid.